Half after told her that time. Mm-hmm. And they never showed up down here. And my fucking
Oh yeah, we live. I just realized that.
That we live.
I'm looking at the orange.
I
So,
told you we was about to go live.
oh yeah, what's going on, Bulldog community? Coming out for a late night creep real quick.
Smoking on some blunts.
Ooh, I'm smoking on some sycamore.
Talk about sicko.
I'm smoking on that sycamore right now.
I've
hmm
been
How you
watching.
be? How y'all? How you be? How you doing today?
I'm okay. Thinking about that food you was smoking.
Oh yeah, man, just smoke some
You know
dick.
how you like to show off your little marinades and what you be doing.
Bo, Bo said put some of that deer meat to that cook up.
For real. My dad used to give me deer meat all the time. Hamburger time and everything.
what happened?
He used to give me all kind of deer meat. Rabbit meat, all type of shit.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up, Melee? Salute.
oh Melee in the building.
Yeah, we got it. Why are they showing he up there? Oh, there he go.
Oh yep, it just showed up there too.
Melee, you better hit that like button too. Come in this live.
A little piece,
Yeah, non-stop.
a little piece of that deer meat, smoked,
Let me see it. Hold on. Let me get up into that.
fresh out the smoker.
Let's get over into the camera. Let me see.
Oh, I don't know. I can't
Okay,
see.
there it goes. Now we can see it. Okay.
I can't really tell if it's
Is
on.
it tender? Is it got the
Oh, is
tenderism
it
in it?
tender? Is it tender? Then I made my little chimichurri, my version of it.
What is J-Bo
Sauce.
doing on my liar?
You know what I'm saying? It go
Oh,
dip
it
it in
look
that.
good too.
Ooh, dip it in that sauce. You don't even need it.
J-Bo was eating it with that sauce?
Mm-hmm. It's the marinade. That's why I marinade in. Hold on, I'm about to put my headset on.
Yep, because I hear the echo. There's J-Bo? That, that, that is not J-Bo, dog. I'm sick of him.
Oh, now I can see. Now I can see in the camera on the TV. He put the TV on, so now I can actually see the picture.
You see how I got it?
Oh, now I can see. Now I can see in the camera on the TV. He put the TV on, so now I can actually see the picture. You see how I got it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear me.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Now I can actually see the picture.
What's up, everybody coming into the show?
Yeah, I hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna get my headset back on. The like button. Oh well, that fixed it right there.
Yeah, because I don't hear you, bro. So what's been going on? Y'all seen that game today? They tore them up. It looked like in their home court.
That's like the pick. That's like how it's gonna be. Everybody gonna win when they're at home.
Something like back there. I can hear
Seven
it.
game 7. All right, that shit gonna be crucial.
What it seem like? I
Hmm?
sent my homie Mad Doctor the link. I hope he get in. If he up, he ain't doing shit. He might get in.
You both your bitch.
Touching that button on. your way out.
Hold
It says scratch into that button on your way out.
On your way in.
On your way in,
Mm-hmm.
out. I said out. Scratch into that button on your way in. What button?
The like button.
You echoing everything running back.
My bad. Hold on. I'm stuffing my face. Hold on.
I know. You always stuffing your face.
on. This is my phone.
Yeah.
J-Bo don't make it no better, making it look like it's good like that.
Man,
Not good like that. But shout out to Nonstop. Y'all know them. He be whipping up some shit, grilling up some shit.
Mm. Now I'm chewing up some shit. Whoa.
I'm smoking with
Yeah,
Big Bob. We in this bitch.
that did something else.
You like deer meat still?
Oh, hold
My
on.
sister said he don't even know if he like it still. He ain't had it in so long.
Damn.
They got
Hopefully I don't fall out. I'm gonna jump back in. If I fall off, I gotta put the headset back on.
It's okay.
Do I know what settings?
looking mighty tall. Like,
See, looking mighty tall.
Who looking mighty tall?
Oh, you still can hear me? All right, good. I can put it on the you.
Why I look tall?
I think it's just in the camera. You look tall. We
But
got
I
me on
am
TV.
tall.
Well, yeah.
And look at my legs, J-Bo. You see them motherfuckers, don't you?
that's why I
Yeah.
can't. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I got me
You see
stuttering.
him?
Why?
These little boy over here stuttering now.
J-Bo, you see them legs? Huh? Like a horse. See him? Huh? You see them legs, J-Bo? Don't play with it. Who's that in here? Who is that in here? Hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button.
Well,
Look at you smacking, smacking, smacking in the camera. Nobody want to hear that's hungry.
let me move my microphone real quick.
Mm-hmm. Good people, yeah. Cause what? I'm not eating shit. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. Y'all smashing, eating real good.
They taste real good.
And
I
then
ain't even
that's what
help
it tastes real good. So it's like I can't even help it. I believe you. The way J Bo was over there. What your old butt. Now you want to be asleep. Well, what's going on this TV show? You've been watching this together. We watching Criminal Code. This good. What's been going on? What's up with the dog community?
Dog community.
Yeah,
Trying
what's
to
going
find
on with
something.
the
Trying
other
to
three
find
guys?
something to argue about. They over there
Where
trying to. Everybody trying to find something to argue about. What's a new
the
thing?
twins at? Where Toyo at? Hey, listen.
Toya working. Salute the workers.
Okay.
He's somewhere putting in that work.
Somewhere. Nah. I'm gonna tell you one person. Said I was gonna say this today that did not see have a I have not been seeing on live. J-Bo, Fred. Fred is one of the first people that was trying to kick it with me. Where the fuck did Fred go? Is he in jail or something? You knock on wood. I hope he ain't in jail. Where the fuck is Fred at? He don't never be tapping in nowhere no more. He a fake bulldogger. We're being at who else that be in here all the time? Tony, where he at? Get y'all ass up. This show just began, and I ain't got all day to be on here with y'all motherfuckers. Now, if you give me something to talk about, I might stay. You ain't got shit to talk about, man. Like, what you want? What you doing? Getting you some dentist pussy. Didn't he say something about the dentist last time he was on here?
Hmm.
Didn't he say something about the dentist the last
Oh.
time he was on
What you just said? My bad. You said something about the
here?
dentist.
Didn't Melee say something about the dentist the last time he was on here?
No, I think you was talking about he be cleaning dentist offices and banks.
I need some glue, Melee. Give me some dentist glue.
No, he
Where
talking about melee.
Look, so I just got off on my way home. Nah. Shout out to the workers for cleaning me. Y'all hear that shit on the TV? Just went crazy. They laying shit down by hey, look what they did to him.
Mm-hmm. Got that's his side hustle. Man, he ain't his own boss. He got employees and everything. Talking about melee. Melee, we got a nice little side hustle. And
Melee said,
out of town. That's his out of town money too. You said he got to go way 8 hours to go deal with that.
wait a minute, you said what?
Oh my bad. I was talking to Bo. We
Right,
talking
what
about
you said?
I was talking about Melee's hustle.
Right, that's what I was talking about on here.
I'm saying he do them the banks and the dentist office. And I was telling Bo that like that's his side hustle.
My side
Shit,
hustle
he got
is
workers.
doing braces. So could you give me some dentist glue and primer? Can you tell them you need some glue and primer? I will make sure I get it. Braces, glue, and primer.
Blaze Google and Prime.
Yes. What?
Hmm.
I will pay him for that.
Oh no, that was just the sauce. I was putting the
That'll
top
be
back
his
on before I
other
knocked it
side
over.
hustle. The fuck? That will be his fucking side hustle. He will have that money from me every other week. Let
Hmm.
me do some good ass glue. I won't stop doing them bitches. Cause then I know my bracket's gonna stay on.
Mm-hmm. I got like I think a leg quarter, and I got the chicken back in there
And they
too.
like if they ever throwing away any of them
Huh?
chairs, make
Mm-hmm.
sure you let me know. And you on here and they throwing
And
away
I
them
got
chairs,
the
get
everything
it.
else, the
I
gizzards
even
and
paid
everything,
for it to
and
get
liver.
delivered to me. And I know they be getting rid of them shits for real
Oh,
when they be
he said he
when I
gonna check
working
it
and
out
stuff.
tomorrow. That's what's up.
If they getting rid of the little dentist chairs, if they getting rid of any of that shit, let me know. I need it. I really be fucking with that shit. Don't I nonstop.
Yeah, they be having them right. I'm like, damn, you might as well went to dental school. So, she be getting them right.
I be
Or
fucking
at least get dental what dental hygienist, and then the dentist
hygienists.
gonna hire you to do everything anyway. You
Mm-hmm.
know how some docs do with nurses. Oh, hey,
About
I'm
to
gonna
run
use you to
this
do
off
all that
on
stuff.
you.
Everything legally you can do, I can have you do. You can do.
You can do it. Get
Yeah.
off your lunch.
So as long as you under me, I know some physical therapists like that too. They just get a little tech. I had the techs doing everything. They come in once a week on Thursdays.
Yep.
Anything, call me for anything crazy. Or you don't see something different, hey, call me. But nah, she be doing
If
them
you
jokers for
getting
real.
high as fuck, I'm looking at it. That's how you know it's getting you high when you gotta look at the blood and think about hitting it. This
And
shit
then
get
yeah, she done took some motor mouths and put them straight.
mm-hmm. I can't even
I wonder if
shit.
you could take I wonder if you could take an undershot dog and put some braces on there and make the teeth right.
I wonder but then they loosen their teeth. So then when they
They'll
get to
lose
biting down on shit,
on shit, yeah.
their teeth liable to fall
Might
out.
fall out. Uh-huh. Cause
Right.
they don't know.
You know how like when we be on StreamYard on the computer and I
Mm-hmm.
can pull up the pedigrees and like
Mm-hmm.
add a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that when you on mobile.
Oh, you can't. Like I said, it's different. It's
Oh,
even
they got my Westman jigget. I found that. They letting me. I
oh, they
don't
letting you
know.
do it? Oh, all right.
No, they ain't letting me do nothing. I'm
Oh,
looking for a, a sexy picture of me so I can post it on my page. Like super fine. You see that?
see what? I don't see
Yes.
nothing yet. Oh yeah.
That's where your logo's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm. That's why you used to have the car at.
That's a cute little logo, huh?
No.
You a hater. Why you it don't pay to be a mad doctor all your life.
They paying for a local.
For real. Okay, so what I was looking for is if I could like add a stream and search on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
You probably on this somewhere. You gotta keep on. What was that?
what was what? You seen that?
Yeah, what you just did. Bone. Oh, okay. We not can barely see because I'm on the little phone. But I saw it
You
pop
see
up.
it? It
Mm-hmm.
said
Question.
question and answers.
Uh-huh. Type something in and see if it come out. I
You
can't. I
don't
think
give
I'm.
me the option to. You know I'm looking for that.
Oh, I think I
It's
seen it
a
in
change it, rename it from question and answer. Or I could put this.
I'll put whatever on there. I guess I need to start messing with it again. Trying to get the other joint going.
Breaking news with Lady Cat. I haven't seen nobody cap lately. I haven't
And
heard nobody
boy,
from lately.
boy, have they been capping?
Have they? What
Have they
who
been
been
capping?
capping? What is going on? Let me know. What's the tea?
Man,
What is the dog tea? What the twins been doing? Let me get nosy. Let me get my comments back up.
yelling at people.
Who they yelling at?
Hear me?
What they yelling about? What
Man,
dog?
everything. All they dogs.
Who dog's the baddest?
All they dogs.
Badder.
Like, all they dogs.
Mm. Just going about that, going back and forth.
hmm But nah, it was funny thing since Pedigrees Online been down, everybody's starting trying to rewrite history.
Ain't no rewrite history. It's go swab your dogs and come to the Bullethead show.
Everybody trying to rewrite history.
That's the only history. It's future. It's not a rewrite. It's the future, and the future is swab your shit and come talk to me.
But but I guess the question would be now that well they coming up with new pedigrees, it'll be back. Some can pop up with new pedigrees or whatever. But it can be so much cap in them. I think people finally gonna be like, yo, forget it. So now it's gonna come to the point that if the pedigrees don't mean as much as they do now, since everybody knowing that them pedigrees cap, people starting to switch names and change pedigrees because there ain't no proof right now and all that. You gonna have
You
to make a
already
name
knew
for
it wasn't no
yourself.
proof and a whole bunch of shit. Once
No, it wasn't.
Mad, once Mad Doctor, we little man. Let's just say little man. Okay,
hmm
some shit fucked up already. Can't say where he from and what he making and who on top and bottom of it.
Man, you can say, but they ain't telling you.
Exactly.
But now who gonna make a name for themselves? Cause it's gonna have to be about the dog man now. Who's gonna be the new Boudreaux? Well, I guess Boudreaux can keep his stuff going. You know, he got his family going. Huh?
What he say?
And he said, yeah, that might be a rap. You ain't heard nothing about Boudreaux dog since he died. But who's
Okay.
gonna be like the next Boudreaux, the next Carver,
The
the
next
next
time, Wanda.
Tant or whatever? Huh? Tom? No, no. He said, who gonna be the next Tom? Yeah, Tom the next Tom. He cloning himself and he ain't going nowhere.
Don't worry. Who gonna be the next PBK?
But
Bullethead. I need to get PBK to come on my show. I'm calling him out. PBK, come talk to me. At PBK, come talk to me. Talk shit to these niggas. Get on this motherfucking stage and talk shit. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna email it. Cause some shit be going down, PBK. And you be talking that shit. You don't be scared to let the niggas know how you feel, huh? That's what I know. They scared of you. Toyo working, being driving, Melee getting off work. Tony ain't popped up. Where SDA at? Shout out to SDA. Where he at?
he probably working too. He probably in that truck.
He working.
Shoot.
What he been up to? Where
I
he
guess
at?
it depends what back then is. When I started really paying attention with Red Boy Jocko,
Mm-hmm.
Melee, and then Jeep Red Boy Rascal. But it was like my people, just basically my people had Heavy red boy jock. It was getting everything from Tan. Tan was basically using them to do the dogs basically in a few occasions. So basically, I'm gonna give you these. If they work out and make a champ, I'll come back and get them, and he gonna sell them or something.
Mhm.
But while you got them, do whatever you want with them. They your dogs. Run through them, match them, do whatever you want with them. Breed them, do whatever.
I made a
So
pot of.
I got the chance to see a lot of good dogs. But then I also got introduced to the cat early, exposed to the cat early. My people told me, man, I like them Red Boy Jocko fans. So I like, man, I want to go with y'all. When y'all go with 10, I'm gonna get a dog. He started laughing. He said, let us get and bring one back, and then you can get it. 'Cause one time they was up there and they was helping them breed a whole bunch of breeds. He had like 10 dogs in a row, just chain spots close to each other, just to stick. Boom, boom, boom. My cousin's the one hooking them up, going down the line. Asked Tank like, God dang, when he got to the last dog, a couple of them came undone or whatever, and he asked him, dang, how you know them dogs bred? How you keep up with all these damn dogs? Cause he had his puppies everywhere, dogs everywhere, young dogs that he was breeding. Now, how you gonna keep up with? Cause he asked him for real, like, hey, what's this one to that one? What's how this bred, man? Tam looked at him, started busted out laughing, said, man, everything off AAA, and busted out laughing. About an hour later, somebody called him and was saying, oh yeah, I got a daughter red double, the AAA, some great breed, and of course you want. And the guy was like, oh yeah, and my cousin was like, oh no, trying to wave Tan off, like, nah, don't get rid of that. That's something I want. I'm taking them back. Like, they go down there and get a few dogs. Tan waving them back off. Like, no, you know what, no, just hold on. Finished talking to him, talking to the phone, and when he hung up, he said, no, no, man, that's what I want. Something like that, bred like that. He said, man, cut it out, man. That's not how that dog bred. He said, that's not how that shit bred, man. Huh? Yep. He said, nah, that ain't it. But the good thing about it, the ones that they was giving him, he would tell them the real breed. It might not been off of AAA. It might have been off. I forgot the other dog name they was breeding that nobody really know too much about. But he had one dog. He always threw busking. He never really threw no brindles. But he's supposed to have AAA in him. But can't told him the real pedigree of him. He was throwing some good dogs. They also used to mess with Carl Cruz. So I was like heavy red boy Jocko with some Jeep. So they had the Jeep Rascal stuff too. But over the years, I don't know if it's because when Tank got busted or just the evolution of the dogs I had, the Red Boy Jocko stuff. Of course we was crossing with the Red Boy Jocko, and just the Jeep Red Boy Rascal stuff. And the Red Boy Rascal stuff. It kind of took over a little bit. Like that cross was real good, but then we go back to Jeep way, Jeep Red Boy Rascal way. Them dogs be real good too. We might go back to AAA way, it won't be as good. Yeah. So it kind of just Jeep Red Boy Rascal, Jeep Red Boy Rascal kind of just became the main. But also on the other side, we had my buddy and them had the little Gator stuff. They were the Eli side of thing. They little Gator Eli, Snooty Eli. That's all that Snooty Eli crosses. So And in Nebraska was different ways too. It was the Mountain Man Homer way. It was the Woods way. The Red Boy came different ways too. It was also Red Boy through the Yellow way because we also started dealing a lot with Ozark Jim. So we had the poncho and the heavy poncho and the steel fire patty stuff. So it was really off of Yellow John without no yellow in it. So it was like a lot of Red Boy in that way. Her daughter Haymaker. Um, let me see. But bits and pieces, all that. They had that Nuts dog. That was a niggerino dog, top bottom mortician. He was a little small, 27-pound man, but he threw a lot of good dogs. But I don't think we had too much success breeding back to the Eli side of things. But when it crossed to the Red Boy dog, I had two of them, matter of fact, to a Haymaker bitch. Said she was, well, they both of them was monsters, strong, heavy mouth monsters. Uh, I don't know how the males turned out. Let's see who else. But like I said, it started becoming Jeep Red Boy Rascal. From the weirdo, the rascal stuff, from like the weird rascal to weirdo to it, the Mountain Man Homer stuff, rascal. Uh, Jeep had a little bit of tramp and some of them dogs. So they gave him that's a Jeep Red Boy that away. Mangler, that's another one with Bingo Dog. So my plan was always to cross basically what my cousin got, what I had, but basically what my cousin got to what Bo got. Because it was the same shit. And the little differences in it, I think would just add to it. Hey, Dorian, salute, 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 Dorian. How you be, man? Oh yeah, oh yeah. But basically, my cross was I always wanted to do was what basically my cousin Bo got, and breed that to the little gator stuff, and breed that to the T-bud stuff. I was gonna have that little gator T-bud. That'd be my little special sauce. If I can start saying that's my stuff. I like what I did better. I like my stuff better than what y'all did. But yeah, that was gonna be my little special sauce. Cause them little gator dogs, man, they was so fast in the mouth, and the T-bud stuff I seen. I mean, I seen a 4-hour T-bud dog. we bred him up, and he was a brindle, and he was a brindle. His little mate brother, he was all black, and he was game as I don't know. Realized he had no damn teeth in his mouth. He got his ass tore up for hour 45, scratching like a rocket. He don't even got no teeth in his mouth. They was game like they was some game stuff. And I was like, damn. But even had some some shorty stuff too. The little gator stuff. Well, we gonna say spike stuff, snooty stuff, or it could have been the cap side of that. It could have been off of Snake Man Pedro. Now, being familiar with the little gator stuff, and that's another part of the rascal stuff. I got different rascal stuff that we had was the Snake Man Pedro stuff. So, and being in Tennessee, so I seen a lot of Snake Man Pedro stuff come from Hoffman and all that. I seen a lot of little gator stuff. I can believe so. Man, the dogs look alike. You know what I'm saying? And when they produce the same, when you breed them tight, they use like cold curves, but they have a lot of mouth. You gotta put some stuff with it, and then you come up with some pretty good stuff. But it's like it's the same thing. You breed little gator stuff out, man. A lot of cold curves. Too tight. You breed Snake Man Pedro stuff up too tight, man. A lot of, but man, the mouth. You get some of that Snake Man Pedro stuff get in your chest, and it be over with. It was just ridiculous. But I guess percentage wise, you need to add some stuff with it. But the little gator stuff, basically, Dorian, that was in he went to Mexico. So when he went to Mexico, that's where a lot of that stuff come on the west side of Mexico. Baja, Tijuana and all that, where come from, I guess. And so they was breeding into Eli dogs and whatever they had out there, and like I said, it was working Jeep. That Jeep cross, that's another reason why I wanted to breed it, cause I seen it with the Jeep cross. I always wanted to breed it to the Red Boy stuff, cause that's what my eyes need. You need to put some Red Boy to it, but they were so against Red Boy dogs. Everybody who got that stuff was so against Red Boy dog. Even we had, I could like, man, I'm about to breed a dollar. Y'all tripping. No, no, we're gonna put some more Eli on top of it or some more little Gator on top of it. And I'm like, all right, we'll get that one monster out the deal. So, I can't be mad. But when they bred the Chamuco dog to some Red Boy stuff, some Deacon stuff, man, they got a whole little bad dogs. And they had that dog sitting on that yard for so long they didn't even breed it. I like the Corvo stuff that come down from the little gator. That's probably my favorite uh, line, if I guess you want to call that, of a little gator. Is the Corvo stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna be missing a little chat. Uh, you talking about the little gator stuff? I'm doing. I man, tell you the truth, it don't matter because I seen it tight and it work. You know, not a whole litter. Might not, it might be eight in a litter and one monster, but hey, sometimes that's what people looking for. So I seen 50-50 crosses. Me, it would just be probably like a quarter. Of course, it's gonna start off like a half, and then really go from there. because once I never made the cross. So, but in
Hey,
my mind
Dorian.
side, I would think a quarter or something. Breed to some litigated stuff and then take it back to what I already like, to like the bow stuff basically. So but I know people who that's all they use and they successful with it for years. So hey, it's working for them. But I'm always thinking game, game first. So I just want a little bit of speed. To tell you the truth, what I was looking for was just a little bit of speed, and it was so fast. I wasn't even tripping on the mouth because I had little above average mouth. It was so off me one. Like, oh damn! And well, they's putting it there a lot of times was on the face, so you don't need ridiculous what you call it. So hey, a 7 is good. Yep. If I got a 10 games, so I just love that speed, and it was consistent. Oh, okay. You know, man, why did it just slip my damn mind? That dog, man. A lot of stuff now. A lot of people went it just inbred in it, but a lot of stuff now that they've been breeding up, you know, they've been going back. Like I said, like you said, probably different ways, either going toward the litigated stuff or add some more Eli stuff. Man, you see a lot of these bad dogs right now. You look at the third generation, boy. They got that tea tree in there. You're like, damn. I know Sergio's still breeding up. I'm pretty sure he's still breeding up some stuff. Matter of fact, when I told you we had a shorty dog that was throwing game dogs, the Eli dog, the guy who had the teacher, we sent the dog out there twin. We know him though, as a buddy. We sent her out there to breed to a little gator dog. He found out that she was throwing 4 hour Eli dogs. He was like, man, he sent her back and not the puppies. The male pup was two pup, male, female. And gave us a run around, gave him a run. Then they got it was so old he just sent the mother back. It mean the male Oliver that turned out to be champion Oliver. When he bought El Tutre, they was calling Steven Seagal was calling them out. What's his name? Rodriguez? Yeah, they was calling them out. It was in Spain though. With El Titre, they want it supposed to be the dog of the decade. They called him out. Or grand champion Steven Seagal. So he went, but he ain't take El Titre. He took Oliver. Oliver's a champion by now. Went out to Spain. They said when he got out there, he was sick as I don't know what. But they still did him, and they ended up picking up. He made a game scratch, and I forgot an hour and something. I forgot what it is. I mean, I was mad. I said, dang. And so of course they left him over there. They've been breeding him over there in Spain. But hey, we never even got nothing back off none of that stuff. I wonder if he ever took El Chitre and bred him to Oliver's sister though. I would love to see how that turned out. But man, it's a dog. I guess he probably got some age on him now, but he over there in Mexico that he had. He got a little bit of LT. It must have been, I think, off of one of his daughters. I want to say it might even be even off of one of his daughters bred to the male we bred Oliver to. I mean, not Oliver Mama to. It was something like that. And I was like, man, I'd love to get something off of that. And the dog I seen his with his mom or grandmother go. But all that being said, Doing it don't matter how you breed it. I seen it always. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I was over there, Doing. But you know, I seen it over here too. Then we had it, and then Beulah beat Benny. Went over there, Beulah beat Benny,
You been over there to Mexico?
and then Chamuco. Yeah, seen um schoolboy ref over there. um uh uh seen Chamuco win his championship. Man, was it what? I ain't man. Was it affordable? The food, the room, the chocha. Man, they were cutting up. It'd be big cars and stuff like that. It'd be like real conventions, like the old school conventions. That's how you used to be. Man, they got ones back then. The whole hotel, they rent out the whole hotel. The whole hotel just dog men from all over. Man, I mean the whole hotel, and cause and it'd be 2 days. It sometimes be 2 nights. Man, it'd be like 17 of them go. So Sunday, whoever, hey, they get some long ones on Saturday. Hey, Sunday they do some more. Nah, yeah, it definitely was something to go to back then. I mean, you had a ball, especially when you do it like that over there when it's it's legal and it was big. It was more sports. We had bleachers. Uh, when it was they introduced the dog, in this corner. Next up, so and so, kennel this and that. And if it's a good one, like the big one, they'll even break down the what you call. Like Benny had a two-time winner, two-time best in show, two-time finisher, short order. Beulah was a one-time winner, best of show, in a 13 card show, and she finished him. So they the same size. So this was like anticipated. I'm talking about when the dogs came in and announced that everybody stood up. Like you had a football game for real, everybody getting ready for that kickoff. I mean, and you even saw flashes going off. Hey, man, the refs say release that dog. Benny, man, I forgot the name of that dog. She was a bad dog, man. Benny dog shot straight to Beulah, back in. I thought it was over, man. I said, man, I can't believe, I can't wait out here to lose my money like this, this quick. I'm talking about boom, like a rocket. I mean, she came in there juiced up, going crazy, about to jump out the box and bite Rachito's daughter, because it was his memorial and Wiseman's memorial show. And man, I'm talking about shot over there like a rocket straight to the back end. And I was like, it's old. I was like, I can't believe, because I'm already know she a two time. She finished quick. She a two time, and she was in there for a minute. At least a few minutes. A few minutes. It was like from the beginning. So I'm like, all right, if we get out there, maybe we might be too damaged or whatever. But she peeled on Beulah when Beulah finally kind of peeled her off over there and started going to work. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, peeled her off. Start hitting and going up and down, up and down. Nah, that was a great show, and that was a great one. And the funny thing is, I'm small how small world it is. We way in Mexico. Only it's me and my three buddies, and one other dude we just seen, seen at the show, a black dude. That was it. So it's four of us. So of course, by the time you see what other brother over there, after the show start moving around and this and that, some type of way you gonna end up next to him. So he end up sitting next to me. And how small the world is. We rapping. He telling me who he came down there with or whatever. He was living in Cali. And I said something about, like, oh yeah, I flew in. I was talking about I flew in from Maryland, but I'm living in Louisiana. And he was like, oh, Louisiana, man, I met a good ass dude from Louisiana, man. I met good dude. Matter of fact, he had dogs too. He moved to California for a minute, man. And I was like, he's like, man, he a real cool dude, man, real cool dude. I said, what's his name? He said, Duke. So I don't know his last name. I said, Duke. I said, well, I want to know a one Duke. Is that J-Bo stuff? Talk about J-Bo partner Duke? And I said, hold on, did he have Jeep stuff? He said, man, that's him. Outlaw. I'm like, damn, small world. So then he got happy, he started smiling. He's like, man, I'm glad I bumped into y'all. And we kicked it. Took some of his money though. But no, we had a great, great time. Especially since we won. Yeah. Hey, especially since we won. And then that night they got on the strip. They got a whole bunch of strip clubs in there. We go in the strip club. I'm talking about women from all over the place, just packed. And everybody in little lingerie and stuff. I was like, man, it's a boring ass strip club. Ain't nobody dancing. Music blasting though. I'm talking about strip club nice as I don't know, glass, all that. Like you in Miami or something. I said, man, it's boring. He said, nah, man, you just pick. Man, they got a hotel connected to the strip club, man. Pick a
Messing
chick
up.
and walk to
You
the and
just
walk to
like
the strip
static.
club.
Something is
Huh?
static in your background.
I hear you static.
That's how it sounds when you're talking.
I don't know. Oh, what you got, Dorian? Shoot, have a chance of some of the great dogs. Or some of the dogs you got. Who said your dogs ain't the great dogs to get a pup off of? A lot of times you don't really know how great they are till time passes. Like, damn, I should have bred some more. Shoot, and money and pups and cause he doing a lot of breeding on his own over there, and he's selling a lot of puppies, and some people, getting some good dogs. I just like more the I like more of the um Corvo stuff than that. They seem to be a little bit game. Like I said, I like the nom. If I can find a gang Eline line, I'll probably deal with that. If I gang little Gators parts of, I say, oh, yeah, they a little bit gamer. Oh, but Molly was I would say the only champion off a bullet. Yeah, Molly. Somebody, it's supposed to be some other dog come around. It's supposed to be off a bullet, made a champion or something like that. But I think Molly was the only champion off a match and scratch. BMW slash match and scratch bullet. And my brother had a nice little dog, with some T-Bud stuff to it with Garner's Dolly too. And he bred that to bullet and got a whole litter of fire. Diesel and all them came from that. I mean, a whole litter of fire. But everything he bred the crippler what she threw. That's like she was on one of those dogs. He should never sold it to old boy because everything they bred it to some Mo. Then they bred it to Mo. That was a good litter. And then they got a couple winners out of her. That was a Frisco Skull dog or Maverick. Frisco Maverick. I think it might be that Frisco Maverick dog. One of the hardest biting dog ever. Oh, Mo. I think he was a two-time winner. Set Trips Mo. Another bad dog that came out on the DMV. I wanted to breed too. I wanted to breed Dollar to it. Like, man, we gotta stick the Red Boy stuff to it. Yeah, yeah, Dorian. I heard about it more over there in Brazil. The matter of fact, when I told you the Molly dog, champion Molly dog he had, she was bred to a son of Cochise. and a lot of that stuff ended up. We had two, but the people took them, and a lot of it ended up out there in Brazil. And her granddaughter, I think she should be registered married now. She threw the dog of the year. She threw the dog of the year out there. Matter of fact, dog of the year 2 years in a row out there. And his sister was also a champion. I want to say she might throw a no. She might be a PO. I don't know if she RRM. So no, she should be RRM. But they taking that stuff right now, and they were breeding. That's what they've been breeding it to the blacker stuff, with a little bit of the ice day stuff in there too. But that's what they've been breeding it, and then breeding that blacker stuff to some bolio stuff they got out there. Oh man, I'm trying to think the name of the bolio stuff they be running out there. But I'm talking about real successful though. Now you know they had two different pedigrees on them. But I guess both pedigrees are raced now. But nah, it's kind of like you get two different stories with it. Well, I guess it might be the same story. It's the people who really like it because they say some really hard mouth good dogs, and then the other people like, oh no, they quit too much. So, but like I said, the crosses they've been doing with it is to some bolio stuff, and they've been doing real successful. I'm talking about champions, real successful with it. They've been crossing it to the stuff that came down from Mali to the Cochise stuff, and then they've been crossing it to that, and they've been doing, like I said, dog. They've been doing real good with it. Uh, and I want to say they had a dog of the year, or she might have been a grand champion off that coming down from Mali too over there in Spain. One of her granddaughters. You know what, tell you the truth, I think that one might be her great granddaughter. But even the people who said they don't like them, they still compliment them on what they do. So maybe that might be at least a consistent thing if you would read between both stories. You know, they like man they quit too much, but man they rough hard mouth dogs and they can rumble. The ones who like them, oh man, they the best dogs ever. They can fight, they can bite, So so at least the consistent part is that. But as far as over here, other than they said what you call supposed to have a stud off of, and the somebody in the community got a little bit of it. Somebody in the community got a little bit of it. I ain't gonna say who, but they got a little bit of it. They got some of it, and they said it's very promising. So that'd be the closest thing I can say that on this side. I'm pretty sure other people do too. I just don't know. But hey, I'd love to try it. Hey, I'll love to try it. And different ways. Uh, the community, somebody in the community got to the Eli way, and they loving it. I love to put different stuff to it, like some Jeep, Jeep Red Boy to it. Throw that bow stuff on the blacker, bow and blacker, that blacker bow, and see what it do. Hey, you never know until you try. And both people with that Kuwait and some of that hog stuff. Oh, the blacker stuff. Dorian asked about the blacker stuff. If I heard anything about the blacker stuff, yeah. I heard it coming from. I guess the most. I first time I seen it was the Brazil in Brazil and stuff, and I guess it's making its way up here. Well, I know it has made its way up here, but like down there, they were split on it. Just like any other bloodline. You think it's a full pit bull? Or you think he a pit Yodi? Bo said he going with the Yodi.
I
Bruno for
think full pit bull.
he think China a full pit bull.
I know China is a full pit bull, but I just don't know what kind of pit bulls.
I think
And
China got some bullying in there.
but Bruno, I don't know what he is, but I'm gonna find it out. What I want to know from y'all is, does it let y'all vote on that poll?
Mm, let me look at my phone. Hmm? Oh yeah, I seen. Look at Bo. Dorian asked you a question. Dorian been asked me a question. He ain't never say Dorian asked me a question. As soon as you ask something about that J-Bo, so hey, Dorian asked you a question. Talk about my shit, nigga. Talk about my shit, nigga. You see that up there? He said, talk that shit, dog. No, they ain't let me vote. I tried to do it on my phone, but consistency. You know exactly what you gonna get. hmm And like Bo just said, all the stuff we done messed with 30 years ago, it's it's still here. Like I said, I think maybe on SDA podcast, we had a lot of waves come through, and like we had the banjo wave. Everybody want banjo, banjo, banjo. Carver, 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 Carver. That Bo stuff was here, and it looked like the only stuff that stuck around was when they bred it to Bo. When they bred it to the Bo stuff, and now they got great dogs, and you see that still in somebody's fifth and sixth generation. But like the straight banjo stuff and all the other crosses, and the banjo bolio, and that stuff was, it came and went. Everybody was on that Eli stuff at one time. It came and went. Even the McCool stuff came through here. It came and went. Hey, the pure Red Boy stuff came through here. Even the tab. Oh my goodness, you talking about some of the tightest tab stuff. Um, I'll ride with the whole state of Georgia. I'm talking about some of the tightest tab stuff and the tab dog. I'm talking about bad dogs though. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about some really bad dogs. Some good dogs. The blackjack stuff came through. Like some really bad, dogs, but it just, all right. You want to keep on breeding to itself, it just disappeared. Or they try to go different ways, different crosses and all that. What was the Midnight Cowboy stuff, whatever that stuff came around here, and everybody, what was that Eli stuff?
Melee said he needs some of that J-Bo shit.
Yeah, Midnight Cabo to the Red Boy stuff, and the Midnight like it just didn't. It's still. I'm like literally. When I mean it's still here. And the people who got the same dogs they had. If somebody around here got the same dogs, the same line to be messing with for 20 years, I guarantee you got both stuff all in it. Just all, oh yeah, all but one. The Scotlandville Terrier, that murder, yeah. Oh, that's right. The Talimo stuff, type bred Talimo stuff. See, yeah, yeah, they still got that stuff. Now they call it Scotlandville Terriers. Hey, so that's been around. That lie, I guess, been around long ass time too. Eh, oh yeah, you already know. Start looking at him and bred to some of the stuff that was over there in Scotland that Bo didn't even know was even over there in Scotland. I mean, I pulled up the church's. Hey, I pulled up the church's chicken one time, and they had me and Bo stuff hanging out the window, asking me what dog I got back there. I'm over there about this, thinking, he don't know nothing. Jeep Red Boy Rascal, me stuff. I'm about, give him Red Boy or something like that. It was cricket. I was like, man, I'm about to whatever I said. He's like, yeah, I got some too. What you got? He said, man, I got some what do you say, Charlie Brown stuff. I'm like, Charlie Brown. Like J-Bo, like, yeah. He said, man, I'm saying that's what I'm going to right now to breed her to J-Bo. To Charlie Brown. That was the brute Deuce that black dog. And I was like, where you get that from? Then he told me. I was like, huh? How that? Damn, Bo, we got. Huh? No, no, I was coming down. Yeah, that's when I was breeding on what you call. I was like, oh, how'd you get that? Oh, damn, Bo, we just got. You got it from who? Damn, I ain't know about them. They got me. But nah, it's still here. And some of the famous lines came through here. Like I said, all the Kimmer stuff, Kimmer. The Bolio. Oh, the Bolio was here a few different ways. Go away, then try to make a comeback. Hmm? Oh, yeah. The Mayfield stuff came around. Remember everybody wanted that Mayfield? Jimmy, yeah, the Jim Nitro. Nitro Desperado, yeah. Jacoby, the LG stuff. Oh, everybody LG, talking about LG. Then he beat Frost. Jacoby beat Frost, Bulldog. That's the one on the phone, right? Yeah. Dude wasn't even in. It was his dog, but he wasn't even there. He in jail, right? He in jail on the phone listening to it, and they told her to pick up. He winning. He ain't see it nothing. Huh? Oh, he only had one cutter, and then when he lost the cutter, that's when he said, "I pick him up." But he was still kicking his ass though. Damn, they went into LG Jacoby with one cutter, man. Mayfield said he was gonna win with no cutter. He was reffing, huh? Yeah, Mayfield was reffing. Yeah, he said he was gonna win with no cutter. And then Super Kennel, the great Super Kennel, bought Frost, and they was breeding to him. But then the breedings disappeared from Pairs Online after it was up there for like 4 years. The different breedings they bred to him. And like, damn, where's the cap? They probably said, no, we can't say we breeding J-Bo stuff. Now, what if they bred that J-Bo stuff to the Bart stuff they had? Which I guess that dog supposed to came down from what you call it, huh? But I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'm like, damn, y'all got one of them? How? Luca or something? Luke? Yeah. Christy Light, that beat her. Oh, the bitches off of Frost going for a fifth. Not like Julie the Great or nothing, huh? That would be too small. Yeah, yeah. And I seen Julie the Great was supposed to go, but boy, cut it out, man. That dog was old as I don't know what. They pulled that dog out. That dog was at a big stuff. Yeah, and then they went in and switched and pulled out um Gracie, baby Gracie, and made him push weight. I was like, dang, lost that one. Bro, the dog E Harper had was bad. Like if it was the same size, like hey, I would love to see if we really went against Julie the Great. I'm talking about it was a bad dog, gave it everything it had. It just didn't have it just ran out of ass as they say. And then when what you call start turning up on him while she going down, baby Gracie was turning up. I guess she felt that weakness and she could push over a little bit. Cause I think it was like over damn near 2 pound, pound and a half or something like that. He was pushing, and it's like, but E Harper gave him everything she had, and I want to say it might have had some schoolboy stuff in it. If it wasn't, I want to say it might have had some of school. It might have been that that rat. No, well, no, it couldn't have been that rat stuff. I don't think. But it gave it, that was a bad dog. I picked up too late. Oh, Bounce will be Gracie brother, champion JJ. I want to say they bred them together. Gracie and her brother. Yeah, baby, something's Jones or something. Jones. The You talking about the female? Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I remember that dog. Ooh, bouncer to her. Yeah, that's right. And they took that and braided it shine. And then they breed Miss Texas to some of that stuff too. Miss Texas, yeah. Fat boy. The and they had Fat Boy in there. So what? Fat Boy to Gracie. Oh, Texas. No, that wasn't that. That wasn't Texas. Texas was cold. Oh, there you go. Them cold dogs be throwing, huh? Now, if you go on your YouTube page and watch it on YouTube, and then put the poll in, you be able to they'll be able to answer it on the screen. Oh, bullet head. What? Produce one? Damn, my brother won 6 or 7. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, damn. I would say 6 or 7. Well, what's the best white dog you seen? The one Mitch had. She wasn't game, but she just bad. That's, hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you ain't never seen the term when in the matches? Mm. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that Space Coast did throw a lot of white shit, all that white stuff in there. Hey, it'd be funny. It'd be funny as hell, man. He couldn't. I'm of one of the people that have his stuff, but then if you show any interest in his stuff, he act like you couldn't touch. You know, no, I'm just. I don't want to. I was like, all right, man, true, cut it out. And then, he said he got massacred at 2 hours. He said that how the police and everybody broke up and took off running. Met somewhere else and did another 2 hours, huh? Damn, how the dog went into bread? Mo said that sucker was screaming. Bo said he was howling. Ow, wow. Man, I know he was sick. First it took that long to quit. I'm like, man, you could have quit earlier than this. You went 3 hours and 54 minutes. Did that 4 hours, you quit, start howling. Damn. Damn, bro. I remember when boy, he was sick. He was crying, boy, with he was crying but he was proud at the same. Oh, just game dog. Yeah. Damn, they rubbed the brindle, man. He rubbed tornacious. Damn, out of banjo. So they rubbed. He got. Yeah. Other end. Damn. They said he went in there. Before you put the weed in the blunt, they come back out with the dog is over with, carrying them like a suitcase. He said suitcase tornacious next, and suitcase J Ray after that. Man, the triple rub. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the was it the Banjo Freeman stuff? Took it to LSU and came back with nicotine sulfite. Both said he seen the papers. It came back nicotine sulfite. That means RC was a rubber. He, he about to rub all four of them. But like I said, there was a cat I met at the airport, old white cat. It was some random ass thing. I was forgot where I was waiting for connection flight. I don't know how we even started talking about dogs, but he's from Alabama, and then some we got on dogs, and I took he said he's from Alabama, and he had Kobe dogs. So I'm half ass kind of like, oh, you got Kobe dogs. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, no, I got dogs too. I'm like, I'm a, Jeep Red Boy, some Red Boy, Jack Jeep Boy. He said, oh yeah, I like that stuff out. So we started actually talking about dogs. And then I told him, we started talking about where you heading. I said, I'm going to Louisiana, live out there. Nah, hey, his eyes, everything changed. I said, any cats out there in them old towns with them dogs out there, man. He started talking about the falls. He went to him, came to Church Point, went to Church Point. Or went, I guess, somewhere. I think he was saying Church Point, and he like, man, it ain't make no sense how a dog didn't perform like it's supposed to. Man, they went straight back to Alabama, went to the university, and that shit said nicotine sulfite. He said, fuck them Cajuns. We at the airport. He older, so you could tell that still hurt him. I don't know what year it was or none of that. He said, fuck them Cajuns. Huh? Oh, Mr. Gracie already was a professional rubber. And that's exactly he said who he went into. And you could tell it hurt. He said, man, I took my dog back. Cause that's the only reason I took him back. It's like, nah, something ain't right. No, he's old. I lost bone. He in the woods somewhere. But nah, something ain't right. I rode all the way back with that busted sucker just to get it tested. Oh, they wanted the Joker. Mm-hmm. Damn. Well, I guess it don't matter who he was bringing out. Why they ain't rub Joey? That's what I meant. Yeah, the two rubbers. Well, yeah, I guess they double each of them should have rubbed the rub canceled out. Mm, two rubbers going against each other. Which rub gonna win? It start foaming and smoke coming out the box when they go into each other. Let me see something. No, I still would call them in the joint. Yeah, breaking news. Bruno's off of Mayday. Nah, Mayday. Hey, Pez Online, damn. You know how it is, tell a lie long enough. The new people gonna think so. You know that's a Mayday dog, right? But nah, I think it's I think he definitely full pit bull though. No, both said nope. Both said nope. He got some of that kicker flin in it. We got a hound dog up in him. He said he voted for the white dog. I think the white dog gonna have a bulldog. Gonna have some American bully or something, a bulldog. And it got that Merle in it, not in her, but that Merle might come from some Catahoula or a Chihuahua, Chihuahua Merles, a Great Dane. They gonna break it down. We'll see shortly. Shoot, probably this weekend at least. It was Sunday when you come on, we should be rocking and rolling. Roll me another jank. Oh, the cap ain't going nowhere, Dawn. The cap ain't going nowhere. It's just gonna be a new style. You know, but say always gonna be some cap. You said the truth will never come out. Oh well, yeah. Like Bo just said, as long as they got money involved, bro, ain't gonna be no truth gonna come out. Oh, what you looking for? How much money you got? Boy, come here. Uh, oh yeah, they always be knowing that. I mean, points is about to be ROM. Oh, for real? Oh, I need to get some of that then. I'm gonna be the one to make them ROM. Three champions. Well, a win is a point, so that's nine. Yeah. Oh yeah. It, get like at least 1 point. Both said every bitch he ever had at least 1 point. So they definitely threw throwing box dogs, winning box dogs, not just a box dog, a winning box dog. Like I said, what about all these bitches got no points? That's right, but got 10 litters of puppies and not a winner in there. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course they got one now. When it's revisited, you can go back and write all the winners and all the champions. Don't worry, it's about to be a new journal. The journal about to get rewritten. They couldn't trust me. If they couldn't find that journal, if the journal had disappeared, watch how many people talking about they was in it. It was in the journal. I'd be so and so and so and so. And they got the journal existed, and you can read the journal, but they think that some people can't get access to the journal, so they still lying. Like, dog, somebody just go somebody and just go look at the journal you talking about. They gonna know you lying, right? They said, man, they ain't gonna discover the cap. People don't read. They don't look that deep into it. Yeah, the world's small. That's the whole crazy part about like, uh-huh. So said do something in Can, and 10 minutes later, somebody in Baton Rouge know what you done did. So they're gonna take that one dude who know the cats in Canada, and when he come down, man, guess my partner's in Canada. What you call whoop this is? Cause he want to tell everybody what the people in Canada did. What you say, Bo? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, can't wait till you lose. I remember, I remember somebody who actually been on our show, Bo show in the earlier shows was uh, ducking me with what you call? I mean, every excuse in the world why he ain't one going to me with his two-time winner. Oh, he got to see me do more, man. All types of stuff. See me do more. See me do more. Oh, he looking for this. He looking for that. I got to see you do more dogs and all that. Bo buddy. Bo crazy. Bo said, I hate to see what he thought about me. Uh, boom, fast forward. So I like, all right, I'm not a big enough person for you. All right, your drunk ass. Mitch said, get the dog and call him out. All right, are they big enough for you then, dog? He had slingshot, so they want to do slingshot son. They'll go ahead.